Hello and welcome to the Good News Show with Dr. Newcov. I am your host, Dr. Newcov. I like to cover the good news for a change. Too much bad news out there. This show is hopefully going to inspire you and bring you smiles. I have to say that I get these good news stories from various news agencies on the internet. I'm not going to take credit for creating any of these stories. They are all true stories that have already been written and produced by reporters. I am just here to share them with you. I love the good news stories. Here we go with our first good news story. This good news story is from Kansas City, the city of fountains and great barbecue. KC barbecue sauce is really good and has a really good kick. I thought I would share that with you, but I digress. When Kansas City, Missouri police officer Todd Templeton, a police officer crews arrived at the scene, there were 3 kids that were playing basketball in a local neighborhood. The group had no idea that someone with a cell phone camera would capture what happened next. Templeton told the KMBC-TV he wanted to introduce local kids to good interactions with the police instead of bad ones. The 3-on-3 hoop session that followed proves that not all video involving cops go viral in anger.
Well, a group of Kansas City police officers and Kansas City kids are becoming internet sensations after someone captured their pickup basketball game last night on a cell phone video camera. KBC9's Matt Evans has more on the players.
If you can't find 11-year-old Clark Woods, there's a good chance he's here on a makeshift basketball court at 42nd in Brooklyn.
I play basketball here every day.
They done blocked off the street.
Last night, Clark made some new friends on the court with Kansas City's finest.
It was very special. That's why it was. I felt like it was important, and I felt obligated to actually record it.
Samuel Lockridge captured the whole thing on camera, a pickup game between police and neighborhood children.
I ain't seen too many police officers do this.
It was 3-on-3.
While these officers won't be playing in the NBA anytime soon, they say this is a part of their job they enjoy the most.
We're doing it for the kids. We love the kids out here. You know, we try to do our best interacting with the kids.
If the police can play, I decided to try my luck against the aspiring NBA superstar too, but within seconds was already losing by 2. And police say win or lose, it's a great experience.
They see enough of the bad stuff that goes on in the neighborhoods, just like we do. You know, and we need to get their mind off of that.
Just 30 minutes of a pickup game for what could mean a lifetime of difference for some of these kids.
It was a nice little experience for me to play with the police because I like to play basketball a lot, so it would help me to get to the NBA a lot more so I can have more experience.
Now, I did eventually lose that pickup game. He's pretty good, only a few big breaks away from that NBA contract, and still people playing pickup games out here at 42nd and Brooklyn. Some will argue this might actually be more of a basketball court now than a street. Reporting live in Kansas City, Matt Evans, KBC9 News.
Oh, what a terrific story. Thank you, Matt. And police say they didn't expect any of this publicity today after that pickup game, but are glad people are realizing that police do much more than write tickets and make arrests.
Our next good news story is about a Southwest Airlines flight attendant, Mary Cobb. Very funny video. Her video went viral on YouTube. 10 million hits. She is great.
I can pretend to have your attention for just a few moments. My ex-husband, my new boyfriend, and their divorce attorney are going to show you the safety features of Boeing 737-800 series. It's been a long day for me. To properly fasten your seatbelt, slide the flat into the buckle. To release, lift up on the buckle. Position your seatbelt tight and lower across your hips like my grandmother wears her support bra. If you get mad and you want to take your toys and go home, there's 8 ways to get there. 2 forward exit doors, 2 upper wing window exits, 2 rear exit doors, signs overhead, disco lights on the floor lead each exit. Everybody gets a door prize in the seat back pocket in front of you, along with 30 diapers, chewing gum wrappers, banana peels, and all other gifts you leave for us from time to time. It's a safety information card. Take it out, check it out. You'll notice in the highly unlikely event that the captain lands near a hot tub, everybody gets their very own teeny-weeny yellow Southwest bikini. One size fits all. Take it out only if told to do so. Place it over your head, wrap that strap around your waist, buckle it in front, pull the tie tighten. Once outside, pull down on the red tab and inflate to manually inflate below the tube at your shoulder. The flight attendants are coming by, hoping that you'll tell them how good looking they are. They're going to make sure that your seat backs and tray table are in their full, upright, and absolute most uncomfortable position possible. And your carry-on items are crammed and shoved completely into the seat in front of you, leaving absolutely no room for your knees or feet. As you know, it's a no smoking, no whining, no complaining flight. It's a please and thank you, and you are such a good-looking flight attendant flight. Smoking is never allowed on board of Southwest. If you're caught smoking in the lavatory, the fine for that's $2,000, and if you want to pay that for your airfare, you should have flown somebody else. If we do make you that nervous in the next hour and a half, you're more than welcome to step outside. We don't discriminate at Southwest. We have a special smoking section just for you. We'll even show you a movie tonight. We have Up in the Air. And the flight attendant serving you, her name is Wendy, and her motto is, if you can light it, you can smoke it. Federal law prohibits tampering with, disabling, or destroying any smoke detector or webcam in either of our laboratories. Federal aviation regulation requires passenger compliance with the lighted passenger information signs and posted placards. Basically, just do what we say and nobody gets hurt. And although we never anticipate a loss in cabin pressure, if we did, we certainly wouldn't be at work tonight. But if needed, 4 oxygen masks would off the compartment overhead. Stop screaming, let go of your neighbor, pull under that plastic tubing is fully extended, place the mask over your nose and mouth and breathe normally. To activate the flow of oxygen, simply insert 75 cents for the first minute and 50 cents for each additional minute. Although that plastic bag may not inflate, you are receiving lots and lots of gin. Oxygen, that is. And if you're traveling with small children, we're sorry. If you're traveling with more than one child, pick out the one that you think might have the most earning potential down the road. And if you're traveling with somebody needing very special assistance, like your husband, bless his heart, or your wife, put on your mask first. That's it for the do's and don'ts of show and tell. Sit back and relax, or you can sit up and be tense. Either way, it's not an hour and a half flight. Game to game, the clock's already ticking. Seriously, if there's anything at all that we can do to make your flight more enjoyable, please tell us. Just as soon as we land in Salt Lake City. And if there's anything you can do to make our flight more enjoyable, we'll tell you immediately. We're not shy in Southwest. That's what we call very cheap entertainment. Nobody had to pay extra, but you certainly don't get a refund. That's thanks for choosing Southwest. Welcome aboard.
Ellen DeGeneres invited that woman, Marty Cobb from Dallas, to come on her daytime talk show after a video of her performance tallied more than 10 million views on YouTube. It is only a matter of time Marty Cobb on Southwest Airlines, the flight attendant who had become an internet sensation with a comedic timing during the flight safety announcements, was invited to a bigger stage, not to perform, but to be rewarded. Ellen told the audience how much she admired the flight attendants for the hard work and thanklessness work that they perform, often to crabby customers. A comedian herself, Ellen then told the virtue of bringing joy into the lives of people around you. Impressed by the way Cobb did it through her comedy, the show had prepared a reward. She told the audience that Cobb is a single mom raising 3 teenagers with one of them in college. Even with their mom being gone a lot, the 3 teens still turned out into great young adults. Watch the video to see the many gifts the family will bring back to Texas.
In just a few days, over 10 million people viewed our first guest video. Take a look at a little bit of this.
I can pretend to have your attention for just a few moments. My ex-husband, my new boyfriend, and their divorced attorney are going to show you the safety features of the Boeing 737-800 series. It's been a long day for me. You'll notice in the highly unlikely event that the captain lands a snare hot tub, everybody gets their very own teeny-weeny yellow Southwest bikini. One size fits all. Take it out on lift hold to do so. Place it over your head. Wrap that strap around your waist. Buckle it in high and pull the tighten. And if you're traveling with small children, we're sorry. If you're traveling with more than one child, pick out the one that you think might have the most earning potential down the road. Seriously, if there's anything at all that we can do to make your flight more enjoyable, please tell us. Just as soon as we land in Salt Lake City. And if there's anything you can do to make our flight more enjoyable, we'll tell you immediately. We're not shy in Southwest. That's what we call very cheap entertainment. Nobody had to pay extra, but you certainly don't get a refund. That's thanks for choosing Southwest. Welcome aboard.
From Dallas, Texas, please welcome flight attendant Marty Cobb.
Oh my gosh,
you can cry if you want to.
I don't look pretty when I cry.
That's all right. It's a beautiful thing to have emotion. I'm happy that you're that happy.
Thank you so
didn't mean to
much.
pull away when you went to touch me. I'll leave my hand there.
Okay, good. There. I need a security blanket.
So you are from Dallas, right?
I grew up in Lubbock, and I live in Dallas now.
All right. So you're based out of there, and this is on Southwest Airlines. And I think that Southwest is known for having humorous, but, you know, because I've been on some flights where people are, but that was hilarious. That was particularly funny, the entire thing. And how long have you been a flight attendant, number one?
About 7.5 years, and I just have to tell you how happy I am to be here and how much I love you and respect and admire you. And I just have to, seriously. I mean, I can watch your show and in an hour you can make me laugh and cry, and I just adore you. I just think you're wonderful.
Thank you very much. That's, well,
Obviously.
obviously you had an impact on me as well, because I thought that was not only, because people try to be funny on flights, but that was really funny. That whole thing, if you go online, it's like 3 minutes of very funny stuff. And how long have you been doing it that way?
You know, we did learn it a certain way. I was trained a certain way, and I just, at some point in time, just kind of put my own spin on it. And it's just so much more fun to make people laugh and let them relax. You know how stressful flying can be, and so it's just made it more fun. And it just, in my little tube in the sky, I can make a difference in some people's lives.
And it does. That's an important place to make a difference, because people are fearful of flying and people are going for different reasons that may be sad to them. And you start out getting their attention by saying, can I pretend to have your attention for a minute? Because no one is paying attention.
No.
And we should be paying attention, because what you're saying is very important stuff. And you're working your ass off up there. I mean, you know, I always think that that is a thankless job. You are walking around serving people and taking care of people, and people are rude. And so I admire what you do and the fact that you care about making people happy and making a difference in their day. You're an amazing woman. That's how I feel about you. It's true. Thank you. So, you have 3 children, right? You have 2 daughters and a son, and 2 of your daughters are here. Your son was going to fail if he didn't. Hi. Do you understand how cool your mom is? I mean, she's a YouTube star.
Yeah. I mean, we've known how cool she is for a while, but I'm so happy that others get to see it now. She's so positive and she's so deserving of this, and I'm so happy that we're here. We all love you so much, and I don't get to tell her enough, so I'm glad we can bring her out here and show her to the world how awesome she is.
Aww,
yeah, you are awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you. Look. We don't bring you here without knowing that you travel a lot and you can help promote the show in a better way. So I'm going to give you a gift that when you travel,
boxers?
Well,
oh, cute! Oh my gosh! No. I love it! I love it!
Yeah.
One of a kind.
It's great. All right.
Oh my gosh, I love it.
I'll have a seat. There's stuff in here that is already packed for you. In it.
Oh my gosh.
First of all, you have Beats headphones. You have Ellen underwear.
Yay!
And you have Ellen socks.
Oh my gosh.
You have Ellen, my book, my CD.
Yeah.
You have booze.
Thank God. Oh my gosh.
You have an eye mask so you can just, and a pillow. And,
this is awesome.
And a blanket.
Oh my gosh.
And then
this is awesome.
You have a $1,000 Visa gift card. $2,000 JCPenney, and you have a $3,000 Target, and you have a $4,000 radio set.
You're so sweet. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. That's Marty Cobb. We'll be right back. I wanted to talk to you all again because you were talking about how cool your mom is, and you have a brother, but he couldn't be here because he's studying and he didn't want to fail. It's a very important exam. So that's more important, and I forgive him for that. So, but
we haven't yet.
You haven't forgiven him?
No.
And where does he go to school?
Charlton State in Stephenville, Texas. Very small school.
And I know you're a single mom, and you have been raising all 3 kids on your own, and they want to continue their education, and they are working hard to do that. And you're traveling and doing a lot, and it's a lot for you. It's a whole lot for you. So our friends at Shutterfly want to give you $10,000. Thank you for, like you said, just for, it's the littlest bit that you can do to add joy into other people's lives. It makes a difference.
Add that to ours every day just by watching your show, and I can't tell you how much it means
to us for you to do this for someone who deserves it more than anyone in
She
this
does
world.
deserve it. I know
Thank
your
you.
story. I know a little bit about it, and it's a lot to be a single mom and to raise 3 amazing kids who are doing
I'm
very
very
well.
blessed.
They're
Thank you.
doing real
Thank
well.
you
So,
so much. Thank you.
All right, thank you. I want to thank Marty Cobb, Ellen Pompeo, Phil Phillips. See you tomorrow. Be kind to one another. Bye-bye.
I would like to leave you with this quote by Abraham Lincoln. I can see how it might be possible for a man to look down upon the earth and be an atheist, but I cannot conceive how a man could look up into the heavens and say that there is no God. President Abraham Lincoln. This is Dr. Newcov saying, I love the good news stories. There's my train. Until next time, God bless.